What's up guys, this is Coach Trey and today we're gonna train our forearms. Before we go any further, I'm turning to you guys. As I'm making of this video, I have 2,100 subscribers. Most of you are loyal and supportive of me. I'm trying to make this in full-time living, but with new YouTube policies, basically I'm making zero revenue for last 6 months. If you want to see more content, more consistent content and better quality content, please check out link in description for patreon.com. All my Patreons will receive workout plans weeks or even months before everyone else gets them. I would really appreciate that, and stay strong, and let's get back to exercising. Forearm training, in my opinion, is the most important thing in arm wrestling. If you have a strong forearm, you're more likely to win your opponent. So today we're going to look at another simple exercise that you can do basically in any gym, and maybe you have some special equipment and maybe you don't. We will look at variations how you can work around it. There are hundreds or even thousands forearm exercises that you can do, but not all of them are beneficial for your arm wrestling training. When we look at arm wrestling training, we need to be hitting two angles. So one is the wrist here and the other is the fingers. If we can just be working on one, just on our wrist or just on our fingers, but best exercises are those who are hitting both of them. So for today's exercise, we will use really simple. We will need one dumbbell. We can do variation where I'm using fat grip or any kind of thicker grip. If you don't have fat grips or any kind of variation of those, link in description where you can buy these different variations, and also a video where I talk about comparison. And if you don't have fat grips right now, you can just use a towel. So let's get to the exercise. So this is our setup. All you need is a dumbbell, fat grip, or a towel. Let's look at the exercise first. So how are we going to do this exercise? We're resting our arm on our leg like this. It's basically close to 90-degree angle here, but just a little bit back. Let's say 75 up to 80 degrees. We're taking dumbbell and we're doing wrist curls. So as I'm doing this, because it's a smaller grip, I don't feel really that much tension on my fingers. But from here, I can work different variations. So there will be tension right here because it's dragging my fingers down, so my grip is working. And when I'm curling it up, there's tension on my wrist because it tried to open up my wrist joint. To make it better, we'll use fat grip like this. I like to do it with all the fingers on one side. I feel that gives me more range of motion and creates more tension on my fingers. I'm always taking cup grip, so leaving a little space between my fingers. And here, I can feel constant tension right here on my wrist and right here on my fingers. Slow controlled movements back, flex your arm and squeeze on the top. But let's say you don't have fat grips. Link in description. You can use towel. This is small part of towel because it's more easier to do these with smaller. When we're working with towels, we can actually squeeze them. So this is more appropriate for arm wrestling because we really need that muscle activation. So here you can squeeze it every time. On fat grip, it's more difficult because it won't give you the squeezing effect. It will just stay there because it's rubber. Of course, you can try to squeeze it, but there will be no physical movement. So we're taking just like this. So here I can take full grip with my thumb on the other side and squeeze on top. And squeeze on top. It's much more better version than what I did without the towel. Or you can also do cup grip like this and still squeezing on top. I really like this exercise because here you can basically control how much wrist are you giving up, how much tension you're having on your fingers, how much tension you're having on your wrist. This is another one of those exercises which you can do in any gym. Because sometimes we will go to gym and guys are doing these kind of wrist curls and they're just working one plane. They're not giving tension on your fingers. So with this variation, you're hitting all of those angles. So guys, I really want to know what is your favorite wrist or forearm exercise. If I haven't made one of those videos, please post a video below. I will check it out and maybe I can give some tips on it. If you want to support me and this channel to be better every day, please take a chance and become one of my Patreons. Link is in description. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button right now. Leave a like, share it with your friends, and stay strong and love arm wrestling.